Well, good morning, everybody. It is good to see you. Like Morton said, I'm the editor-in-chief of the Leadership Institute's campusreform.org. So we expose liberal bias on college campuses, as many of you know. So every day we are reporting on tips that we get from our college campuses around the country. We have a team last year of 105 student reporters that are on the ground, that are exposing what's going on in the classroom, from administrations, professors, any misuse of our taxpayer dollars on college campuses, which is quite often. Those are the kinds of things that we're reporting on. And I think right now our work is more necessary than ever. And I want to give you a little update on some of my favorite stories recently that we've covered to give you guys an idea of what campus reform is about and what we're hoping to accomplish this year. And I hear people say, there is no liberal bias on college campuses. Do we really need to reform our campuses? I actually had a gentleman ask me 2 weeks ago during an interview. He said, are campuses really that bad? Are they really that one-sided? To which I will point them to a study that we covered at Campus Reform on our website, where the National Association of Scholars, they looked at 12,000 professors in 31 states, the 31 states that were listing their political donations for state employees. 12,000 professors, and they looked at who they donated to politically. Now, of those 12,000 professors, how many do you think are Republican or conservative supporters? Just throw a number out there. 12,000. How many do you think? 22. 22 out of 12,000. Now, that's a pretty good way to decide what someone's political leanings are, what they're doing in their own personal life, who they're donating to. If you look at the ratio, for every one conservative or Republican donor, there were 95 donating to the other side, a 95-to-1 ratio. You'd think more people would just accidentally hit the Republican side when they were donating, and the number would be higher. So that is what we're up against on college campuses, a 95-to-1 ratio of professors holding one side of the opinion. And that's what we're combating right now. And the left does not like it. One of my favorite stories we've had this past month, Trinity College up in Connecticut posted a job posting on their website where, because of our work, because of the fact that we are exposing what they're doing and what liberal universities are doing to conservative students and students of all political affiliations, they posted a job posting on their website hiring a campus reform watchdog. And the university on their website announced that they wanted someone to be a, quote, campus reform first responder. Now, this person would be paid by the university to monitor campus reform, to then be a watchdog to us, even though we're actually the watchdog to them. And I think the fact that the universities now are getting so afraid of our work that they are hiring people to watch what we're doing shows that they know that we're influencing what they're doing. They know that we are exposing what's going on. We always say here, light is the best disinfectant, and we're trying to shine a light on what's going on in universities. Some other stories that I've loved from this year that we've helped empower students. One student sent us a tip, and they said, I wrote a paper, and I lost points because I cited the Bible in my paper. And the professor said I lost points because of, quote, church and state. They said, separation of church and state, you lost points because you cited the Bible. So we ended up writing a story on that. It went viral. All sorts of people were offering support to the student, making sure the university knew that people were paying attention to what's going on. Like Morton said, I know a lot of you guys watched the State of the Union last night. I was pretty fired up last night. I was running laps around my apartment. I was pretty fired up. I was just yelling America over and over. So I was feeling pretty good about how things are going. And we made a new video for campus reform. You may have seen it on the Drudge Report yesterday. We're up nearing 500,000 views in the first 24 hours on our video, where I went to a college here in DC, American University, before we were kicked off, which is a totally different story. And I asked students, I said, I have some State of the Union quotes for you here. I want to get your opinion. The State of the Union transcript has been released from President Trump, and I read them, a lot of the quotes, and everyone said, well, these quotes are awful. Of course, these are racist quotes. These quotes are unbefitting of anyone to sit in the White House. And then I told them these actually aren't President Trump's State of the Union quotes. These are actually quotes from Democrat candidates in 2020. And all of these supposedly racist quotes don't belong to Trump. They actually belong to all of these other candidates that you tend to love. Are they still racist quotes? Do you still think these people aren't fit to sit in the White House? And it was very enjoyable to watch their responses. And you can go to campusforum.org and watch that video yourself. But we did have some light bulb moments of people realizing, well, maybe I am a little biased. Maybe I do need to expand my horizons. And that's what we're trying to do. And because of Morton's support and because of our generous donors who have helped to make possible what we do, we're able to have more and more of those light bulb moments for students where they realize, maybe I'm being misled by my professors. Maybe what I'm being told constantly by the media, by my administration, by the pressure on my campus, maybe that's not true. Maybe there's more to it. And I think we're having more and more students wake up to that reality when they hear both sides, when they think for themselves, and they're taught how to think critically, not just what to think. We all know that our ideas win when our ideas are able to reach them. And at Campus Forum, we're working on giving those students a chance. And universities now know that they're going to have to hire people to keep an eye on us because they don't want us keeping an eye on them. And we're going to continue to do that, and we're going to continue to work to hold universities accountable, make sure they know that when they are pushing a liberal ideology on students, not giving them a chance to make up their own minds, we're going to be there to report on it. And again, we can only do that because of the support of our donors, the people in this room, and especially because of Morton's leadership. So that's what we're doing at Campus Forum. I'm very excited what we have coming this year, but we are, again, grateful for the support of everyone in this room, and we're going to keep that, and our work's cut out for us.
Thanks so much for watching this video. To see other videos with previous speakers, click here. And to make sure you don't miss another video, be sure to subscribe. And since you're still here, be sure to give this video a thumbs up.